Hello, beautiful people from the internet. It is Connie over here. Today I'm at a new undisclosed location. I don't know what undisclosed means. I think it means I cannot tell you where I am. I don't even know where I am. To be honest, I just parked somewhere. Today I have a very, very funny story for us all to, hear. For you, it's been 3 days since you've seen me, okay? But for me, it's been almost 2 weeks since I have recorded a video, edited a video, smoked a cigarette. I haven't smoked at all in around 14 days, which is extremely interesting. It is the longest time I've ever gone without a cigarette ever since I started smoking. And there's a very funny, goofy story as how this happened, okay? I'm gonna be smoking a cigarette, of course. I cannot wait for this. I'm gonna have the biggest buzz of my life. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. This is almost like I took a tolerance break. Not that I wanted to take one, but I did. So let's light this up. And let's start with the story of how I did not smoke for almost 2 weeks. I still don't know what I'm going to title this video. I don't care. You will see it by now. Let's go. Oh my god, absolutely exquisite. I mean, there's no other taste like a cigarette. Exquisite is also a new word that I learned the other day. It just sounds so fancy. It just sounds like I know some things, So exquisite is my new favorite word. Anyway, I am kind of embarrassed to tell this story, so that is why I'm delaying it so much, okay? But let's start. So let me take another hit. Holy moly, man. Amazing. Anyway, about 14 days ago, I woke up and my left eye was very red. I called it bloodshot red, but I have since learned that bloodshot actually is when a blood vessel bursts in your eye, and so it looks like extremely red. So it wasn't red like that. It was just red on my inner corner, as if there was an inflammation or something, Because I am a very hypochondriac, anxious person, I start rubbing it. I start pinching my eye, looking for it, like seeing what the hell is going on inside my eye. Why is it so red? So I'm touching it a lot, which you should never do. Do not ever touch your eyes. And something my English teacher used to tell me is you only touch your eye with your elbow. So that's impossible. So that's how, now I understand what she meant. At the time I was like, but you can touch your eye with your elbow. Yeah, because you're not supposed to, right? I just need to take a moment to appreciate the cigarette because I haven't had nicotine in 14 days, okay? It was really rough, and it was also my decision. Okay, let's talk about this. So, as I said, very, very hypochondriac. What is the first thing that I decide to do? Rule number 1, when you have a symptom of something, do not search on Google. So I went and searched on Google, and I was like, red eye causes. What do I see? Cataracts, glaucoma, you're gonna go blind, you're gonna lose your eye, go to the ophthalmologist right now because you are most definitely gonna go blind, this is what I read. So I was panicking really hard for like 4 days because I usually have red eyes, my right eye usually turns red because it's very sensitive to makeup and to screens, and I look at screens a lot of hours per day, So I was like, it's just gonna go away, my right eye always goes away when it's red, like it just cures itself and heals itself, I guess, in a couple days. So let me just wait, okay? Because an ophthalmologist appointment or an eye doctor appointment is around 60 euros, and if I can save 60 euros if my eye is gonna heal itself, better. So I decided to wait for a little bit, but I was panicking really hard. And when I'm really anxious, I don't smoke because smoking enhances my anxiety. So I only ever smoke if I'm chill, What an exquisite cigarette. What a time to be alive right now. Anyway, we should continue with this story because it gets better, okay? So I decide to go to the pharmacy and show my eye to the pharmacist and be like, yo, my eye is red. I don't know what's up. I've been touching it a lot for the past 4 days, but I don't tell her this because I'm embarrassed. So it's even more red than it usually is because for some reason I'm worrying a lot for this eye. I never worry when my eye is red, which happens quite often. Anyway, and she was like, I'm gonna give you some drops. They are lubricating drops, and they are for allergic conjunctivitis. I don't know how to say that in English. Conjuntivite alérgica, okay, in Portuguese. So she thought that's what I had. So I'm putting these drops. She doesn't really tell me how I should apply them. She just says, put them on whenever you want. And I'm like, that's very non-specific. So I didn't really know when to use these drops, right? So I'm not wearing makeup. There's a very big motorcycle somewhere. I'm not wearing makeup for these days. I'm applying these drops like twice a day. I didn't really know how to apply them, you know, like at what times, in what schedule, that's what I'm trying to say. My eye is not getting better. So I go on Google again and I'm like, red eye drops not helping. I go on Reddit and they say, go to the ophthalmologist right now because you are going to go blind. I lost my eye because my eye was red and I waited too long to go to the ophthalmologist. It's safe to say that I was panicking at this point, okay? I haven't slept well for like 2 days. It's been like 6 days since my eye is red at this point. So I decided to book an appointment with my ophthalmologist because I just couldn't take being stressed all the time for many more days or hours because my eye was not healing. And if you know something about anxiety, is that anxiety delays your body's capability of healing itself. I don't really know why, I just know that's a fact, and my eye doctor confirmed it for me. So the next day I go to the eye doctor. I am panicked. I'm crying to her. I'm like, am I going to lose my eye? What is going on with my eye? So I sit in one of those machines where she puts like a machine on your eye and passes like a light, and then she does it on the other eye, and it's like a bright light so she can take pictures and see what's going on inside the eye. So she's like, your iris is absolutely fine, like everything with your eyesight is completely fine. The only thing that happened is probably something got inside your eye and you rubbed it so much that just caused a big inflammation, way bigger than it needed to be if you didn't touch your eye. Because I told her, you know, I've been touching my eye, and she was like, never touch your eye. And I was like, okay, now I know that, you know. Exquisite cigarette, let me tell you about that. Amazing. Very buzzed right now. I have missed this feeling intensely, okay? I didn't want to smoke because I was, honestly, I was like, yeah, it's because I smoke that my eye is like, I'm going to lose my eye because I smoke, right? Because I'm panicking at this point. I smoke 1 cigarette every 2 days. That is very, very, very unlikely to be the cause of my eye being red. But at this point, I'm like panicking so hard that I'm like, I'm never gonna smoke again. I just messed up my eye because I smoke. She tells me, you know, stop crying, it's fine. Something just got into your eye, you rub it too much, and it is red. So she prescribed me another set of drops which have corticoids, which helped with eye inflammation and eye redness. So I've been wearing these drops for the past 6 days, I think, and today is actually the last drop I'm gonna apply. It's gonna be today at 8 p.m., which is almost, so that's gonna be my last drop. And my eye obviously got better, okay? Like, it was not that deep, it was not a big deal at all. I just made it a big deal because I'm extremely anxious, you know. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, okay? I'm kind of embarrassed for crying. Because I was just like tearing up, like, am I gonna go blind? Am I gonna lose my eye? And she was like, no, something just got into your eye, you can chill, okay? So, yeah, also, yesterday, I came here, not here, but I came somewhere, I went somewhere to record this video. What do I see in my pack? Okay, I cannot show you the picture, but I'm gonna show you the warning label and I'm going to translate to you. Do you see that? So this in Portuguese says, fumar agrava o risco de cegueira. What does that mean? Smoking aggravates your risk of going blind. So yesterday I was here and I was like, not here, I was in my car somewhere and I was like, I'm gonna record this video today. I look at my pack, smoking makes aggravates your risk of going blind, and I'm like, I'm not recording this video today, I can't do this, I'm going to go blind. And then my eye was already like perfectly fine almost, and I just didn't record yesterday because I was scared. So I delayed it another day for me to smoke again. But you know what? You know what I learned with this? Number one, never research your symptoms on Google, okay? If your symptoms of something don't go away after like 3 to 4 days, go to a doctor, it's fine. You're probably fine, you know, if you're not having any other symptoms. Like, I didn't have pain in my eye, I didn't have any trouble with seeing, I didn't have cloudy vision, I didn't have eye floaters. I've learned all of these new terms, okay? My eyesight was perfectly fine, my eye was just red, okay? So that should have been a sign for me that I was not gonna lose my eye, okay? But if you have any other symptoms that you are concerned with, go to the doctor, right? But don't panic, it's gonna be fine. Don't research things on Google. Do not go on Reddit, because Redditors are very dramatic and they will tell you that you are going to go blind, lose an end, lose your leg, whatever, you know? So it's been a very, very stressful last couple weeks. I couldn't edit because I was panicking that if I looked too much at the screen, my eye was gonna implode or something. You can see my thought process is like very, very flawed. I do not understand anything about health conditions, as you can probably tell, you know. But I've just always been like this. I've always been very, very hypochondriac. Like a couple months ago, I had a bruise right here, and it wouldn't go away in more than 3 days, which is normal. You know, bruises usually take like a week to go away. So I was like, yo, I have a problem with blood clotting and I'm probably gonna lose my hand. My hand is fine. I obviously didn't lose it, you know, so do not research your symptoms on the internet. Go to a doctor if you're concerned. And you know what? I'm very, very, very happy that I can smoke again, have a really good time. And I just hope you enjoyed this goofy story, okay? We have to laugh at this because there's no other way to do it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!